Okay, I'm inside and I'm in better lighting. So you'll have to forgive if you hear a cat crying. She's on the outside of the door. And I also have a corgi in here, so she's laying over near the door right now. She'll probably stay out of the way. But if you see dog hair anywhere, you know where it came from. So I'm going to try and remember all of this stuff. Well, let's just get to it. So this textured mug here, I really like it. And it is blue rutile inside and out, and 2 times copper float on the rim and around the handle, and then I brushed it over the rim. It's very pretty. Really, really like that one. Then I have 2 that I made a long time ago and they were just waiting, and so I'm not really sure which is which, but I know that one of them is cenote over the top 2/3, 2 times amaryllis all over, and then 2 times light flux, light touched on the rim. I'm going to go with that one being what I just said. And then the other one is 3 coats of winterwood all over, 2 coats of honey flux on the top quarter of the mug, and 2 coats of amaryllis over the flux, which of course don't really see much of the amaryllis. I do see it coming through there. And of course I have some drippies I got to figure out how to do since I've never done this. And again, this was one of the mugs I made early on. I just started doing pottery in mid-November, and so these both were mugs from early on, so they both have drippies on them. Both need to be fixed. Then let's go to this bowl. Love it. Absolutely love it. Winterwood, of course, on the bottom half of it, amaryllis on the top, and flux blossom is also on there. Yes, there's a couple of specks in there, and I don't care. I love it. But of course, like I said, I love everything right now. Next, we have, I really like this mug too, copper float 2 times, and then I put a thin coat of copper float over it on the bottom half, and then I did honey flux where they met, and textured turquoise. Very, very pretty. Love. As Nat at Mud Magic would say, I feel like there's a lot of gloriousness for me to be. I feel like this was somewhat of a success. Now this bowl, and I haven't told the clays. I think this one is either Sheltoy, possibly. I'm not really sure. I haven't been keeping track of that. But anyways, this is copper float. And I did copper float brushed all over, and then on the rim a little bit. And it's blue rutile, and of course copper float on the inside, just around the edge of it. Love, love. So pretty. So far, I'm not seeing any cracks. I need to look for cracks and pinholing and such. This mug here, it's got like little buried texture. My texture is not the greatest on this one. But this is flux blossom inside and on the rim 2 times. Purple aster 2 times on the bottom 2/3. It's pretty. This one is another of the copper float and textured turquoise. And I hear some pinging, a little bit of pinging, not much. Probably not a good sign, but this little bowl is cute too. little drippy there that I need to figure out how to do, of course, how to get off. But I really like it. It turned out pretty too. This one was one of my favorites. I was so excited to see because I was so excited when I made it. And this is Norse Blue, my little gnome cup. Norse Blue on his hat and on the inside, and then I did alabaster on his beard, and then I wiped it off the top of his nose so that the clay would show. Speckled turtle, maybe, is what that is. Speckled turtle, I think. Okay. Then I have this little bud vase. Of course, it's winterwood and amaryllis. Cute. And here's another little bud vase. This one is winterwood and flux blossom. Although that looks like honey flux to me. I could have put honey flux on there and just wrote it down wrong because this is all pretty overwhelming and I'm getting used to it. But it's pretty. Then we have this little bowl. Love. It's very pretty. This is winterwood on the bottom half. Flux Cirrus Flow on the inside. And then there's some blue hydrangea in the very middle and on the edge and scraped over the top. So got quite a few runs in there. Drippies, whatever we want to call it. This is a little planter and it's pretty. It is Galaxy 2 times, Capri Blue 2 times, and Micro Cerulean 1 time on the rim. I like that. It's a cute little planter. Here's another mug that I did early on. I think that was on Sheltoy clay because I did that at the studio. And it is variegated lapis on the entire outside. Storied sage top half and on the inside, and then light flux where they intersect and at the rim. And I don't know about the storied sage, the greenish color, it looks yellowy and it's not showing up that great on the camera. I don't like the inside of it, but the mug itself is pretty. Almost had some drippies on it. It's a small mug, you know. This one here is Aventurine. And I don't know what's going on with it there. I don't know what happened. But this is Aventurine, black Aventurine, on the bottom 2/3. The bottom half, I did it thicker. And then Honey Flux. Honey Flux or Flux Blossom. Again, I could have wrote it down wrong because I was doing a lot at the time. On the liner and on the handle and the rim. It's pretty. It's got a couple of weird little things going on, but still pretty. Then this mug right here is my absolute favorite. Nat's gloriousness to me. I love blues. So this is winterwood 2 times on the lower outside. And I did put a little bit of winterwood on the inside on accident. Didn't mean to, but I did. And then textured turquoise 3 times inside and on the rim. Love it. Love, love, love. That is very pretty to me. And then this, I was super excited, but this is the only one that I messed up on. And I noticed whenever I was painting, I caught myself wanting to miss the inside of the handle. So this is Winterwood ×2, Tourmaline ×3 on the top little portion of it, 1/4, and then textured turquoise. I did a thick coat on the rim, and then a few little random places just so I could see maybe the difference in the 2 colors. But I love it, and I was so excited. Like I said, I do know this is B-Mix clay. All of these clays are either There's some that are Sheltowy from the studio that I was at early on. There's B-Mix. There is Iceman and Iceman with Grog. And then there is Speckled Turtle. So all in all, I think my very first kiln load in glazed fire turned out pretty good. And I'm loving a lot of these pieces. Still got a lot to learn and a lot to do from here. But I want to thank everybody out there because, let's see, Nat from Mud Magic, she has been fantastic, guiding me and helping me. Audrey Lynn Studios, Audrey Berm, she's been awesome. Sarah Walton at Sarah Walton Pottery, she's awesome. Jane at Shoebox has been giving me advice also. Love it. And love watching Unseth Pottery, and there's other ones I'm starting to really watch too, and everyone has just been so wonderful. I have really enjoyed this community, just teaching me a lot because, like I said, I'm very new. I didn't do let's see, this is Black Adventuring. That's a little test tile. Hope I don't make you sick. And this one is Tourmaline. And this one I feel like is Blue Hydrangea, but I'm not exactly sure. And then I have Purple Aster. And I'll do more textiles. They're pretty wonky, but I'm getting there. But again, thank you to everybody out there for all of your advice and your support and help. It means so much to me. And grant me some grace on these videos because I'm not very good at it. But that's all for tonight. And I guess I will start getting busy to reload the kiln and do some more. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.